Welcome to WarChronicle, where history's greatest battles, forgotten heroes, and untold military stories come alive. From ancient wars to modern conflicts, from the skies above to the trenches below, we uncover the bravery, strategy, and sacrifice that shaped our world. Subscribe and join us on a journey through the chronicles of war, because every battle has a story worth telling. Pakistan Air Force was formed in 1947 when the British Indian Army was split between India and Pakistan. The PAF places a strong emphasis on training its pilots and other personnel to the highest standards. From a small air force with a handful of outdated aircraft, the PAF has grown into one of the most formidable air forces in the world. The PAF's impressive growth can be attributed to a number of factors, including the purchase of new aircraft, the development of an indigenous aircraft industry, and the emphasis on training. Perhaps most importantly, though, has been the unwavering support of the Pakistani people. The PAF has been modernizing its fleet in recent years and has taken delivery of a number of new aircraft. The transport fleet includes aircraft such as the C-130 Hercules, which is used to transport troops and supplies. The PAF also operates a number of helicopters, including the Bell 260s, which is used for utility and reconnaissance missions. During the Indo-Pakistani War of 1965, the PAF carried out airstrikes against Indian forces and helped to secure Pakistani victory. As the country faces new challenges and threats, the Air Force will be there to protect its people. With its impressive history, modern equipment, and highly trained personnel, the PAF is well positioned to continue its legacy of excellence for many years to come. Similarly, during the Indo-Pakistani War of 1999, the PAF played a vital role in supporting Pakistani troops. More recently, the PAF has been engaged in the war in Afghanistan, where it has carried out airstrikes against militants. Despite these challenges, the PAF has continued to train and prepare for any eventuality. It has also invested in new technology and equipment to ensure that it remains one of the most effective air forces in the region. The PAF's commitment to excellence is evident in its impressive fleet of aircraft, which includes the F-17 Thunder, the Super 7, and the F-16 Fighting Falcon. These modern and advanced aircraft are capable of carrying out a wide range of missions, from air superiority to ground attack. Additionally, the PAF's pilots and other personnel are highly trained and experienced, ready to respond to any threat to Pakistan's airspace. The PAF has a long and proud tradition of service and has played a vital role in defending the nation of Pakistan. Its history dates back to the partition of India in 1947, when the British Indian Army was divided between the two new nations. Initially, the Pakistan Air Force was given only 20% of the aircraft from the Indian Air Force. But it did receive all of the heavy bombers, including the Avro Tudors, which were armed with massive 57mm cannons. Despite these humble beginnings, the PAF has grown into one of the most powerful air forces in the world. These include the F-17, which is a light multi-role combat aircraft designed to meet the specific requirements of the PAF. However, the Air Force was determined to defend its nation, and it began to take steps to improve its capabilities. One of the ways that the PAF sought to improve was by purchasing new aircraft from the United States and the United Kingdom. For example, in the 1950s, Pakistan ordered a number of F-86 Sabre fighter jets from the U.S. These jets were a major improvement over the aircraft that the PAF had been using and helped to give the Air Force a much-needed boost. In addition, the PAF began to develop its own indigenous aircraft industry, which eventually produced advanced aircraft like the famous F-6. The PAF has also placed a strong emphasis on training, ensuring that its pilots and other personnel are prepared for any situation. This commitment to excellence has paid off in recent years as the PAF has been able to carry out complex air operations with great precision. The F-17 is a supersonic jet with air-to-air and air-to-air capabilities and is equipped with modern avionics and weapons systems. Another new addition to the PAF fleet is the Super 7, which is an upgraded version of the legendary F-86. Sabre. The Super 7 is a single-engine supersonic fighter jet that is used for air superiority and ground attack missions. It is equipped with modern radar and electronic countermeasures and can carry a variety of air-to-air and air-to-ground weapons. Without the support of the Pakistani people, the PAF would not be the impressive institution that it is today. This has paid off in recent years as the PAF has been able to carry out complex air operations with great precision. The F-6 fighter jet is one of the most recognizable aircraft in the PAF's inventory. The F-16 is a multi-role fighter jet that is used for air superiority, ground attack, and reconnaissance missions. It is powered by 2 turbojet engines and has a top speed of Mach 2. The F-16 has been in service with the PAF since 1983 and has seen extensive use in combat operations. The aircraft is known for its maneuverability and effectiveness in air-to-air and air-to-air and air-to-air combat. The F-6 is a multi-role combat aircraft that is used for air superiority, ground attack, and reconnaissance missions. It is powered by a single turbojet engine and has a top speed of Mach 1.5. The F-6 has been in service with the PAF since 1969 and has been involved in numerous flash air-to-air and air-to-ground combat operations. The aircraft has a long and illustrious history with the PAF and is a testament to the Air Force's commitment to excellence. One of the most important factors in the success of the PAF has been the support of the Pakistani people. The people of Pakistan have a deep respect for their Air Force and are proud of its accomplishments. This support has been crucial in allowing the PAF to grow and modernize over the years. Initially, the PAF got only 20% of the aircraft from the Indian Air Force. However, they did get all of the British heavy bombers, which included the Avro Tudors that were armed with massive 57mm cannons. The early years of the PAF were tough as they had to face multiple wars against India. They also had to deal with limited resources and international pressure. But despite these challenges, the PAF has emerged as one of the most formidable air forces in the world. In this episode, we will discuss how the PAF grew from a fledgling air force to its current form. We will also take a look at some of the most iconic aircraft that have served the PAF over the years. This war was fought over the disputed territory of Kashmir and resulted in a stalemate. The PAF played a key role in the war, carrying out airstrikes against Indian forces and providing air cover for Pakistani troops. The PAF's performance in this war was impressive, but it also highlighted the need for the Air Force to be better equipped. Many of the PAF's aircraft were outdated and not up to the task of fighting against modern Indian Air Force jets. As a result, the Pakistani government began to look for ways to improve its air force. One of the ways that Pakistan sought to improve its air force was by purchasing new aircraft from the United States and the United Kingdom. In the 1950s, Pakistan ordered a number of F-86 Sabre fighter jets from the U.S. These jets were a major improvement over the aircraft that the PAF had been using and helped to give the Air Force a much-needed boost. The PAF also began to develop its own indigenous aircraft industry. In 1955, the Pakistan Aeronautical Complex was established with the help of the U.S. This complex would eventually produce a number of advanced aircraft, including the famous F-6. The story of the PAF is one of struggle and resilience. When it was first formed, the Air Force consisted of just a few squadrons of outdated aircraft. But despite these humble beginnings, the PAF was tasked with defending the new nation of Pakistan from a variety of threats. The first and most immediate threat was India. The two nations had a long history of conflict, and it seemed likely that there would be more to come. In addition to this, Pakistan was also threatened by other hostile powers in the region, such as Afghanistan and Iran. Despite these challenges, the PAF was determined to defend its nation. The first major conflict that the PAF faced was the Indo-Pakistani War of 1948. Another way that the PAF has improved over the years is through training. As we have seen, the PAF has come a long way since its humble beginnings. Now let us take a look at some of the most iconic aircraft that have served the PAF over the years. Another iconic aircraft in the PAF's inventory is the F-16 Fighting Falcon. In addition to these fighter jets, the PAF also operates a number of other types of aircraft, including the JF-17 Thunder, which is a joint venture between Pakistan and China. The PAF also operates a number of transport and helicopter units to support its combat operations. In the early years, the PAF faced numerous challenges, including limited resources and international pressure. The PAF has played a key role in defending Pakistan's airspace and has been involved in numerous conflicts over the years. Looking ahead, the PAF is likely to continue playing a key role in defending Pakistan's interests. Thank you for watching another chapter of history with WarChronicle. Till next time, stay curious, stay inspired.